Hey guys, it's Ben, and in this video I have the privilege to present one of my favorite puzzle designs, the imaginary cube. Now at first glance, this puzzle appears to just be a normal circle 3x3, like this one, where the circles stay fixed when you turn a layer. But if we flip the puzzle over, as we can see, that isn't quite the case. We have a bandaged block of pieces surrounding this one corner right here. Now if this puzzle were a normal circle cube, then that would mean that only these three layers would be able to turn, because the circles would fix this in place. But when we go to try to turn them, nothing happens. And in fact, these single layer turns are not allowed at all. Instead, the way you must actually turn the puzzle is by moving two layers at a time, like this. But, as you can see, when we do these double layer turns, the circles actually still stay fixed in place, like this. These double layer turns can only be made on the layers which do not contain the bandaged corner block. This effectively means that we have only three layers that turn on this puzzle. We have this top layer right here, we have this right layer right here, and finally we have this layer on the front right here. So this puzzle behaves quite similarly to the fused cubes turning, just with a lot more complicated motions. Now the reason behind making this puzzle in particular is that it happens to implement many of the so-called imaginary piece types that are found in what is known as the complex 3x3x3. So I've left a link to a video in the description that you can watch where I explain what the complex 3x3x3 is, what imaginary pieces are, and what they have to do with this puzzle right here. It's quite interesting. Now on to the quality. This puzzle is fantastic. It turns extremely well, the layers are completely finger trickable, and it is very, very smooth to turn. This is the second version of the puzzle. The first version was a little bit on the stiff side, and it did have issues with the outer layers skipping on occasion. But as you can see, the puzzle works just fine. Even when you just turn these single layers, it just ends up bringing the second layer with it. So the quality of this version is really fantastic. I had to scale it up just a little bit to make it work better. You wouldn't think 3 extra millimeters to the edge length would make a difference, but it really does. And I couldn't be happier with the results. I have learned quite a lot from trying to design a slice turn only circle 3x3. This is actually a failed attempt at that puzzle that I've never shown before. And first of all, you can see that it doesn't work as intended. Since it was supposed to be a slice cube, these layers would only be able to turn, but I wasn't able to fit the gears inside to force that. So it just turns like a normal circle cube. And the second problem is that the puzzle is very unstable. If I turn it even slightly like this, pieces can come out quite easily just by pulling them. I mean, look how easy that comes out. It's really ridiculous. So this puzzle was really a complete failure. This one, on the other hand, is incredibly stable. There's absolutely no jiggling or wiggling of pieces. Nothing comes out very easily at all. Everything's super secure, and the tension is just perfect. It's just really incredible how good this puzzle is. Now I have played with my first version of the puzzle quite a bit, and I did scramble it, tried to solve it, and was unable to. It's a very, very challenging puzzle to solve, with all of these pieces that move in this very unusual turning behavior, and with the limited mobility of only 3 turnable layers at a time. This puzzle is just super difficult. I can't even find any algorithms to solve these complicated pieces. And so, I'd love to see others give this one a try. Now, on to the specs. I designed this puzzle in SolidWorks and had it 3D printed from i.materialise in their polyamide material, as always. I dyed it black with RIT dye and stickered it with these fantastic stickers provided by Chewy's Custom Stickers. These look very, very good, and the service was great, so I highly recommend him. Alright, so that's about it for the imaginary cube. I hope you liked the puzzle, and be sure to check it out for sale on i.materialise. Thanks for watching!